And good evening, everybody, to welcome across a scene in Living World Darkness for both werewolf and vampire. We are joined by the ever lovable Ragabash, Aiden Lynch.
Vampire?
Oh, vampire,
Seriously?
werewolf. Surprise!
Sweetie, you already said werewolf.
Yeah. Mage.
Thank you.
And um, we are joined again by the lovable Ragabash, known as Aiden Lynch, as he's sitting outside a swimming pool on one of the benches, and he is ringing the date he has arranged quite nervously.
The telephone will ring a couple of times until it gets picked up very lazily there. Ashley here.
Hey, how are you doing, Hen?
Hey, hi. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm grand. You on the way?
I should be there 5 minutes or so.
Perfect. I'm sitting out by a bench just outside.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be there soon.
Grand. He just hangs up and will sit there, takes a breath, like, okay, Aiden, calm. You know what I mean? As he like looks at himself in his phone and just, does the finger guns and all that, and waits.
And after like 5-ish minutes, a cab arrives, and out of the back, gets the girl that he himself named Ashley. She'll look around a little, not nervous or anything, just looking around and spots him, and her smile widens as she raises up her hand. Hi!
Hey, as he stands up, his bag over his back as he's walking, and gives a smile. How you doing?
I'm absolutely fine. It's so good to see you. I'll roll subterfuge on that. Let me do this properly then.
No problem.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
I don't see anything.
She'll give him a kiss on the cheek.
He'll smile and stare at her. You looking well?
Hi. Feeling well?
Good. That's good to hear.
So, what do you planned?
We're going to go for a nice swim. Then, I was wondering, you like a bar and grill, right?
I love it.
Grand, there's a place called St. Pat's. I know I'm going a bit old school and home and all that, but I thought we could maybe get a meal and see where, have a wee look.
Mm-hmm. So, any relatives at down that bar?
He smiles.
Friends of the family?
He does that smile. Nah, it's an Irishman knows an Irish bar when he sees it.
I'm sure you guys do, as she kind of goes through like his hair and everything.
You can roll P&E on him, actually.
Sure, don't mind if I do.
That would his amazing manipulation subterfuge dice.
The thing is, however, I don't think I have my character sheet up. Just that I know my subterfuge score off the top of my head. So, bear with me a second.
No problem.
I think I know the amount of dice, but I'm not entirely sure, so I could be wrong, so I don't want to risk it. Oh my, looks like someone has put something on my... Perception. Yeah, I knew it. So good. Four successes.
Yeah, you can tell he's had a bit of a rough night. Not hungover, but he looks a bit worse for wear.
She'll file that under things good to know. Won't make a remark of it just now.
And he will smile and, open the door for us. They're walking in. It's a pretty decent sized swimming pool, from what I'm seeing. and probably it's separate change rooms. He'll just get changed and stride out, and into the swimming pool and all that.
She'll do the same. Goes into one of the changing things and comes out.
He just grins warmly, playfully, looking well.
I know.
He just grins. So, do you want to go for a wee swim, or do you want to dive or something first?
I prefer to go with a swim first.
Just,
diving sounds great, but let's first get a little bit warmed up. It's chilly.
He nods as he just leaps in with all the reckless abandonment.
If he's going to do that, she's definitely going to jump after him.
And he swims along, just shaking his hair and, looking at her. So, how was that party you told me about?
Oh, yeah, great. It was good. It was fun. It's it's still a little bit getting used to. I have there's this friend of mine who lives in Staten Island, and she literally lives on top of a rave. So I spend a lot of time with her recently. It's really cool.
Nice. It's like when you look around, the pool is outside as well, so it's a really nice day. So it's like one of those park type things. He looks around. Cool. I was just nice. Will didn't blow up the apartment anyway. He's kind of smart. Felix didn't blow up the apartment.
He did what?
He didn't blow up the apartment. He kind of grinned.
Oh, he didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. I must have had water in my ear. Well, that's always good when someone doesn't blow up your apartment.
Oh, Felix is a wild man anyway. He grins to himself and lie about things. It was a quiet night, and he just gets the one.
Yeah.
You get the feeling, judging by he seems quite happy, obviously, to see you, and he's very engaged with you. But you can tell he's had a long night.
Mm-hmm. She'll look at him. So Felix and you must be pretty close then.
We're not too bad. We've we met fairly recently. When I came to the city and all that. So we're getting a bit better. But find out a few things about him, interesting things.
No, I don't. I mean, I've only seen him twice, and the one time was fairly short because he seemed to be very much on his phone.
He does that. Bit of a drinker, Felix is, so do you know what I mean? Handling that business,
Right. So you got any other friends? Besides Will, of course, I've met Will. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Being the old saving the world one plant at a time man that he is, he grins at her playfully.
Such a what? How do you say that? He likes to better the world.
In a way. In a way, he's a bit of an idealist, in a way. But he's a grand lad.
Oh, sorry.
There's me friend Saoirse, who I came over with.
Mm-hmm.
We've known each other since we're kids.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's always good to have close friends and everything.
Oh yeah, if it wasn't for her, I would have been dragged into a lot more messes. She's normally the one that gets me out of them. He kind of winks,
So, but yesterday was quiet.
Yeah, quiet enough.
Quiet enough?
Yeah, do you know yourself? Thinks what to say as he dips his face under the water a bit, getting the feel for the chlorine. Looks over. Sure, you know yourself, 3 strapping young gentlemen living in the house, or do you know what I'm saying?
Right, so you had company over.
In a way, in a way.
Nothing wrong with the company.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's just, smiles again. It's just, It was quiet. Like I kind of mainly just dealt with a few things.
A few things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But enough about me. He kind of gently splashes water in your face. What about you?
Hey, she'll splash water back. Why? I've told you about me last date.
Oh,
This is yours.
Oh, you're poking into me, are you? He kind of grins playfully.
Aren't you doing exactly the same?
I was just curious in how you were getting on. That's all. He just smiles playfully.
I'm fine. I mean, yeah, things. Well, like I said, I had a couple of major life changes recently. That feeling of being almost like born anew. I'm sure you've heard it. It's like.
Born anew, I.
So yeah, you can actually be in that. Like, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
totally. He gets 2.
She gets 3.
Yeah, he just nods. Born anew, I. Yeah, sure. I get that feeling totally. Like.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's kind of settling. Taking a new turn in life, and I'm planning to enjoy it just as much as the old life.
Oh, sure. That's the best thing, then, Hen. That's the best thing.
And
So,
it's always good to have a good company. As she splats water in his face at this point,
he grins,
like a lot.
like he grins as he like playfully like moves along her and splashes like very lightly, looks at her. So, how are things over with your friend? Are you getting on all right and all that?
Which one?
The one you said over in Staten Island?
Oh yeah. I mean, she's sometimes a little bit of the she's a bit pessimistic, but all in all, I think we have a lot in common, and I'm pretty sure that things will work out.
It's good to hear. As he kind of is just nodding slowly, watching. I was just, it's meant to be a nice place. He says, smiling.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's I still need to make some renovations to my room, I guess little redecoration stuff like that, but other than that, I mean, it's not that I'm going to give up my old place,
Aye, and if it gets too crowded, you could just move back to your old place.
Well, sometimes it's nice to have a place that you can have like can invite just someone and not have everybody else just sitting there staring at what you're doing and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not ready for like hanging
You living
sock on the door.
are you living in a condo, like that like multi-room type shit?
Kind of. It's like a big, yeah. I don't know. It's like having a really big apartment.
Okay, it's nods,
But sharing it with more people.
I see.
Which is cool. I mean, it's not like we all live in or like sleep in the same room, but like I have my own bedroom, but it's a bit smaller than I'm accustomed to.
Fair enough. Nods.
And from time to time, I like to have my privacy. Don't you have that? I mean, you live with 3 guys. Oh, driving each other mad sometimes.
I know we're the boys. The boys never drive each other mad.
Oh, they don't.
Never.
Looking at him with like a look like, yeah, right.
He grins. Nah, but don't drive each other mad. It's just, he gets this really far away look. It's just, some of us have been through a few things, so,
Fucking hell, I'm gonna pee and eat that look.
Oh, you could pee.
Oh, wow.
I do not have enough dice to counteract that. I could get equal to that, but I'd give it a try because I only have 3 dice. So, oh wow, shit.
Okay, she doesn't quite get what you're thinking about, but man.
He just said some of us have just been through different places, and myself was from Ireland and all that. Traveling to the big city. We're just still getting used to a few things.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, talk about change of a lifetime, huh?
I know, right? Tell me about it.
Well, why don't you? I mean, you're the one who actually changed. Isn't it? Like, why did you? Besides work, I mean, no offense, but if you would need work, why wouldn't you try, like, I don't know, England or someplace in Europe? Like, New York.
I don't speak French, first of all, or Spanish. He kind of grins, sticking out his tongue out there.
So London has enough.
I don't think English place is big enough for an Irishman like me. He winks.
And New York is.
We'll see. We only had a few testers out now, and we'll see how it's going. But my friend Saoirse was moving over, and she said if I wanted to come, I should come, and that's a fucking total lie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 2.
And that's also 2. But you mentioned something else before in another scene. So she looks at you and she says, I thought you went over here because your friend of the family needed a handout. Needed help, you know?
Oh, aye, that too. Smile.
Oh, that too. She's looking at you like, yeah, right.
He'll smile, but you should see he doesn't grow serious, like angry or anything. He just like brushes some water along him and looks at her and smiles. I needed to change the scenery, hen. Badly.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I mean, it's why I moved to New York.
He looks so serious. I'm not some sort of criminal or nothing. Don't worry. He kind of grins.
And if I thought you were, well, okay, no. If I thought you were a criminal, I'd definitely asked.
He just grins as he looks around at some of the people. It's like, moves to kind of one of the more quiet areas of the pool and I just need to change the scenery. I was trapped, so I don't do traps very well, and I don't do boring very well. That's another lie from LWoD. And he fails that one.
She has the success.
You would see there is a partial grain of truth, like he was trapped, but there's something else, something very deep. Like it's this sort of look in his eyes that, he seems to be looking around, and even when he says, just wanted to check a few things out.
Mm-hmm. I see. She, well, again, like, splashes his face with water and then dives under. She's like, she's not gonna pry directly. It's more like, yeah, he'll tell me if he feels the need for it right now. It's only second date after all, go twisting and turning out people's deepest secrets. So yeah,
he would chase her. That's what he would do.
She tried to hide noticing his lie.
He will chase her. That's what he will do. Under the water, and he will try to tickle her then, very playfully.
God's under the water. Fuck. Okay, let me make a strength athletics, I guess.
Yeah, strength athletics. Fuck, that'll be probably the best thing to do.
Okay.
5.
She does okay-ish.
We're about even pace.
So yeah, he'll probably get like a few tickles in, but she kicks him kind of not hard, but kind of playfully away and gets a little further away from him, and gets up to get some air because yeah.
He just comes up out of the water very dramatically. You know what I mean?
You laugh. You're like a dolphin.
Oh, I Flipper. That's what you should call me. He kind of winks.
So, do they have like a hot pool over here? I mean, water's kind of chilly, don't you think?
And he kind of looks at her. Yeah, strangely, like cocking his head. Like a kiddie's pool. There's a couple of benches. I don't think there's a hot tub around here, hen. It's one of these public pools.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, no, never mind. I'll make do.
You sure? Like, because it's not.
I'm sure.
It's pretty warm here. Like, kind of looks at you, kind of like very like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
She shrugs. Don't worry.
I suppose a petite thing like you can't handle the big, he just says very playfully, sticking his tongue out.
I can't. I can handle fucking everything.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Can't handle roller skating though, can you? You can like playfully begins to slowly back away.
You were the one who was like throwing me into public.
I didn't mean to, but before that,
Well, you went down as often as I did, so
I went down twice. You went down 3 times. So there
yeah,
we go.
the third time because you threw me.
That'll be an ecumenical matter there, Hen.
No, 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 no. I mean, seriously, if you hadn't let go.
I didn't mean. He kind of just sticks out his tongue and playfully splashes you, like, you know.
And she'll probably like do the thing where you like grab someone by the shoulder and push them under as you push yourself a little bit out of the water.
He doesn't resist all. He's just laughing as he goes under and then sticks his head back out. So, did you see your friend again? The nice guy that I met?
George, no, I haven't seen him lately. I mean, that was like the second time I met him.
Hi. Seems like a nice man. Aiden's gonna lie his ass off.
He really shouldn't need to because
Yeah, he gets one.
that interaction. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Aiden thinks he's a dick. Straight out.
And she'll laugh and she says, he's a dick.
Oh yeah, totally. He just nods in agreement. The total dick. I wanted to punch his lights out there and then, but hey.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, the world is full of those kinds of dicks.
I seems like a guy whose mom and dad spent too much time on his money and alcohol to pay attention to him. He's taking his insecurities on me. That's all. Kind of grins.
I don't know. I mean, probably not just on you. I mean,
probably everybody.
I think so.
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, there are a million of those kind of guys, especially like the more money they get, the more like that they get.
So that's not the type of guy they go for then? Where he swaggers his dick out with his money?
No, I don't know. Could be interesting.
He kind of stares.
She'll start laughing as she sees his face.
Yeah, it would be the facial look would be, I don't have that much money.
And you can see like the twinkling in her eyes, making sure that like she clearly lets him show that she's just joking.
Yeah, he splashes her quite profusely,
Oh, hit a nerve there, did I?
Maybe. Just like I said, I don't have that much money. I just have to guess.
So?
You just have to rely on my amazing swagger. As he puffs his chest out.
Right, yeah, because that'll get you through life.
Has so far, anyway. Aiden Lynch gets what he wants all the time. Winks.
Oh, really now?
I got a second date off you, didn't I?
So what do you want then?
What do I want?
Yeah?
Thinks. Good life. Nice car. Bit of fun. Smiles. Lots of fun. Looks at her. Third date.
A third date even. You haven't even
date?
finished our second one.
I wouldn't mind the third one. I'm a chancer. He kind of winks.
Well, maybe I'm just as dickish as is George. I mean, after all, I have money.
I can get around that.
Oh, okay. So it's okay for him to be a dick. Like, I mean, but when I'm a dick, you can get around it.
You see, I can work around you being a dick because as he kind of swaggers over very playfully, like leans in front of you, because I know you're devastatingly attracted to me.
Okay, so because I am attractive to you, it doesn't matter that I'm a dick.
I don't think you're a dick.
Just now it didn't matter because I think you're attractive. Apparently.
Winks. Like I said,
You know how many attractive guys I can get?
Actually, look, quite honestly, I bet you could get a fair few. But there's only one of me.
Says who?
Oh, believe you me, Hen. Very few fellas can do what I do. And he says quite cockily. Like, there's a lot of arrogance behind that statement. He seems so sure of himself.
So what do you do then that makes you so special? Besides an Irishman that works in a car shop.
Well, what do you think of me so far from what you've made of me?
I think there is more to you than you're willing to say on a second date. She looks at him.
Cranes his head.
You act all tough. I wonder if you really are.
Few people can handle me in a fight, then I can tell you that much.
Oh, I'm not talking about a fight, sweetie.
What are we talking about then?
And she kind of points, like, point or prod with her finger on his chest, like, you're acting all tough. What's the reason?
Kind of looks
No?
at you strangely. What do you mean? I'm hard as nails, me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you are.
He thinks with the statement, just shakes his head, smiles at her.
I'm sure you're hard of nails. I'm sure you, like, things may have made you like that. But I think there's something underneath it. When you get touched, you're acting all tough. Even when you're dying inside, I think you'll act tough. That's what I think.
Smiles.
You won't show anyone. Because that she kind of squints her eyes because, like, this is all things that she saw. Like, she saw he was getting her. He had had a rough night, and he was trying to act all high and mighty about it. So that those things she's fairly certain about. But now she's like, So she thinks for a moment, kind of squints her eyes a little bit. I think you've been through things.
Do you know?
Things that hurt you. I think. I don't know. But you'd rather die than show someone. And the more you care about someone, the less you'll show.
You can peony that.
Like, she's totally going off on a limb there. She has no clue. She does have a fairly decent peony there.
Right. About you're right about, like, tough, you know, like, he does he will not show weakness and all that, definitely. Hit the nail on the head. But the more he cares, you can see she kind of has it right, but there's something he looks at her kind of smiling, and it's almost kind of sad in a way. It's not that he won't show. You're kind of getting. He's almost that he's afraid to show it.
She sees that, she'll kind of purse her lips. Are you afraid that those who are close to you, are you afraid that they might get hurt if you tell them? Or are you afraid that they may hurt you?
Jeez, what is this? Psychology class? He kind of says very playfully. It's very playful.
Started it.
I'm not used to people caring about me then. That's all.
So you're afraid that you would get hurt?
Afraid both will get hurt?
Huh.
Aye. Like I said.
Well, what would I know? I mean, after all, I'm just a dumb rich girl, right? And she'll kind of playfully toss, like, lean back, swim a little bit away, and then, like, uses her feet to splatter him fully, just to break the awkwardness before she dives under again.
He waits till she comes back up, and he actually walks over and very gently takes her hand and looks at her very seriously. Never thought you were dumb.
You don't know me?
Still don't think you're dumb, though.
Well, you wouldn't be the first if that's the case. Don't worry. I won't mind. I mean, honestly, if people think that, they'll underestimate you more quickly.
He puts his finger on her lip. And I think you're doing the exact same thing I do, which is you deflect by going, "Oh, it's all right," and all that. I don't think you're dumb, hen. Don't care. I don't care if you're rich. I like you. You're nice.
Well, she still has 3 successes.
I'm gonna peony the fuck out of that. Oh, 4.
she laughs and she says, "You think I'm that deep? You know, all I want is having fun. That's the important thing." And although she's truthful about like the wanting to have fun. Um, when she says like, "You really think I'm that deep?" Yeah, she's like trying to guide you in a direction that she's not, that she is more superficial and that she doesn't care about that.
Leans right in. I know when someone's bullshitting either. I think you're plenty deep in. I think you're a lot more deep than you
Say that
want.
I'm a liar?
No.
I was gonna say.
How will you let me finish before you start deflecting again? He kind of grins playfully. I think you deflect because you do the exact same thing I do. I think you're plenty deep. I mean,
I'm doing the exact same thing you do.
yeah, you
You're
deflect.
saying I'm a liar.
Am I a liar?
I know you're hiding.
What are you doing then?
Doesn't matter.
Matters to me.
Oh, so you want me to be honest about everything? Want me to tell you genuinely what I'm up to and my deepest secrets and my beliefs? And you won't even tell me what happened last night?
Smiles. Very observant of you.
Hmm.
Can a man not try to look his best for a girl he likes?
Can't a girl do the same?
Touche.
I know. And again, like the grin.
It was just a rough night. That's all. I didn't want to impede on our date.
I'd prefer if you tell me. I don't mind. I mean, I go on a date with you. I don't go on a date with the swimming pool or the fun.
He smiles. I didn't want to think about it. I just wanted to think about, looks you up and down. I just want to think about you. And that cute little scrunched up face you do as well. You kind of winks.
Oh, really now?
You do, yeah, you do. It's adorable.
She presses her lips together again.
And he points, there it is.
Right.
There it is. There it is. He grins. He actually seems quite like happy.
She'll just wrap her arms around him. I need to make a think a stamina subterfuge. It's a really weird roll, but if you get it, it'll make sense. Wait, that is that -1. Oh, that's a shitty roll. Only one success.
I'm a peony. Let's see what I can see. I get 2.
Okay, you can kind of feel her shiver a little bit. Not very obvious. She's trying to repress it as she's like hugging you, but you can kind of feel it.
Yeah, he just actually pulls her in tighter because he's very warm, you know. You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Damn.
I really need that specialty subterfuge.
Yeah, you do. You would kick my ass if you had that. And no. Jesus.
Wow. Yeah, she says she's all right. She can't suppress the shivering.
Come here to me. He kind of actually is leading her to one of the edges of the pool and kind of like hops out and gets a towel and basically puts it across. Hop up there.
She'll do.
He'll just wrap the towel around her and like walk over to one of the benches and sit her down. You look like you're freezing, hon.
Fine. No, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Yeah,
jeez.
Of course I worry. You're shaking.
Why? I mean, I'm wearing a bikini. It's April.
I know, but still. Let me be a gentleman for a change, Ashley. He smiles.
She'll smile as well. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. It's just, like I said, I may have like caught a little bit of cold. I don't know.
Well, then we're going to sit here for about 5 minutes and we're jumping back in. Is that acceptable to you, Miss Ashley?
Okay. Good luck countering that lie when she said I may have caught a cold, because that was a fucking straight out lie. But I gotta
Yeah,
shut
no,
up.
yeah, he just goes along
Yes.
with it. Yeah, no. He just basically says, well, in that case, what we're going to do is we'll sit here for a wee bit, about 5 minutes, and chat a bit more. Then we'll jump back in. Is that fair? Since you got a cold,
Yeah, that's fair, but it's just a live one. Don't worry about it.
I
Also,
worry.
what? Hey, post deflecting, by the way. What I wanted to say before you kind of pulled me out of the swimming pool.
I was about to say, and then what were you going to say?
It's okay if you don't want to remember things that were bad. That's fine. But don't try to hide it. You can just say it and then say you don't want to talk about it. I'm cool with that.
Smiles. All right then.
And if you do want to talk about it, that's fine as well.
Fair enough then, Ashley. Same goes for you then. If you want to talk about a few things,
Sure.
I'm cool.
Hey, I mean, I'm open. What you see is what you get.
Oh, I bet it is. He smiles.
She winks.
Yeah, he smiles too. So,
So,
kind of grins at her.
how about we do the question game?
Fair enough then.
You can start. That's fine.
The question games. What question? Thanks. You ever been arrested? Winks.
Have I ever been arrested? Not to the knowledge of the government.
He laughs quite loudly. Oh, fair enough then. He kind of grins, like very playfully. Fair enough then.
Favorite childhood memory?
Buying my sister a push bike. Those tricycle type things. I got it for her, and remember Mary going, she was all delighted with herself, and some fellas robbed it as well, and they chased him down the street with a bat. Got it back for her. Got the shite kicked out of me, but I still got the bike back. He smiled. Very proudly.
She'll laugh. That's sweet. Although,
we ran around the neighborhood. She'd pretend she was one of them knights in the fucking chariot things. I was the horse, basically.
Must be great to have a sister or a brother.
You can definitely peony this because he's gonna hide it. Oh yeah, this shit he will hide. Ooh.
Yeah, you get it.
Aye. It's good to have family. What about your childhood memory then, Miss Ashley?
Good childhood memory.
Aye.
It's not really fair to ask questions in reverse. I didn't do it on you.
You could have, and I would have answered.
Be fucking original, will you? Answer it for now.
He just fakely does like a hand over his mouth, like like sticking out his tongue.
I'll answer this one, but after that, no secondies.
Fine then. Jesus. I'm sorry for a man being curious then. He does this dramatic.
It's fine being curious.
He does this dramatic over the roll eyes, basically, sticking out his tongue very playfully.
I mean, think of your own questions. You're not dumb. I know you're not.
As I was saying, I was just wondering, so I thought of that.
Okay. Favorite childhood memories. I think becoming Tiny Miss USA.
Jesus.
No, there's nothing. I mean, they said USA. There were like 4 or 5 Tiny Misses USA throughout the USA in the same year. Same month even.
Still though, fair play to you. He just smiles. Okay then. Now for my actual question then. You kind of grins at her playfully.
No. It's my turn now.
He laughed very good naturally, like smiling.
Nice try.
I told you it was a chancer.
Nah. Okay. She kind of looks at him. What do you miss most about Ireland?
Miss my sister. You can peony that.
Sure.
Let's lie again, Aiden, and hide these feelings. Hide the feelings, just one.
2.
You can tell, like, he seems really upset about it. Like, not upset, he's not, like, doesn't burst out crying or any of that shit. He just
No.
gets very far away.
She'll just sit there for a little bit and just let him, go about his thoughts on his own.
Yeah, he just nods, kind of. Yeah, I miss my sister a lot.
You two sounded very close.
Aye, we are.
Why did you leave her then?
Thinks. Bites his lip. She's in the hospital.
Okay. Is she? Okay, no, she's gonna try and hide it. Very well, I might say. Again.
Yeah, very well. Yeah, no, very well.
For what, if I may ask?
Anorexia and bipolar.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's not your fault. He just shakes his head.
I know, it's not my fault.
Then
I mean, never even been to Ireland. How could I be?
He just shakes his head. Why are you feeling sorry for it? Why are you sorry for it, man? He kind of says very playfully.
Well, I mean, must be lonely for her being in a hospital. You so far away? Like, I mean, I take it your relatives are looking after her then?
Nods.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a few people keeping an eye on her. She's not in any condition to be going anywhere anyway. It's not like she's very, aware.
Okay.
Yeah. Elijah, my brother, should be looking after her, but God knows where he is. And Damon shakes his head. That fucker is too far. He's just a cunt. He just shakes his head, I don't know where he is.
Okay.
Just nods. If it goes, you can see him going very red. It's like, oh, I'm talking too much. Oh. You know what I mean?
You can be an ear if you want.
Yes, because he's worrying. He's overloading the fuels. And oh no, he fails.
Oh no, believe me, that's a good thing.
Anyway, let's not talk about that.
No, good idea.
Smiles. Anyway.
Your turn.
Thinks. What's the wildest night out you've ever had?
I can't remember.
It's a good statement. He kind of winks. Your turn.
Your favorite color?
Blue.
Your turn.
Your favorite food?
Mango.
Mango?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Mango's not bad.
Not bad.
It's all right. I prefer apples myself.
Mm.
We don't get much mango in Ireland, did you say?
Fair enough. Maybe we should go back into the water.
He's got a peony her because she went really silent-ish. He just gets the one. He just kind of gets this nervous. He kind of looks like, oh fuck, if I fuck this.
Yeah, there are things that she thinks right now that are not exactly positive. and she kind of like you get the feeling that yeah, you did fuck up somewhere. And she kind of has the feeling that this might not go anywhere.
He looks very just downcast. Hi, yeah, we should.
Yeah, she'll get the towel out of the way and looks at the swimming pool. Let's dive.
Sure. Is he
Yeah.
kind of Ashley?
What?
Sorry I made you uncomfortable.
You didn't?
I did.
No, you didn't. Now come on. You dare to go off the highest plank?
Sure. Sure, yeah, hi.
Go. Come on.
Yeah, all the determination, he darts to that highest bank and he just flings himself, all abandonment off it, thinking, you fucking idiot, Aiden. You know what I mean? You see it written across his face that he's like, just like, there's a lot of like joy, but you can see he's worried.
She'll go a bit slower. Well, not just a bit. I think she's going a lot slower. You can actually, if you want to, make a perception alertness check.
I will. I get 2.
Okay. She seems to be straining herself a little bit. But she'll definitely get up.
Do you want me to give you a hand? You kind of say,
no, I'm fine.
All right.
As I said, bit of a cold.
Fair enough. He says awkwardly, You see the loss of confidence almost immediately.
And yeah, she'll jump as well, but because of her situation, I will make a, I guess, stamina athletics? I don't know.
Probably stamina athletics, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's bossing it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Like, she's actually going in rather elegant. Like, dives head first into the water.
He will probably just do dex athletics, see how well he does on this as he flips. Yeah, he's really good.
He's
somersault.
way better.
He just somersaults in very athletically. But she definitely sees just this marked loss of confidence. Like, he's definitely different from the bravado he was displaying.
She won't even give him time to say anything to her. She'll just go right back up again.
You follow, kind of like, basically you see him, he'll just charge, full bout.
She doing a little less well. Oh wait, shit, I keep forgetting. Sorry. My flaw is not with a -1 on dice, it's a +1 on difficulty.
Oh, you're still fine. You're still fine.
Yes, you're still fine. I mean, but I kind of remember that because like I had it wrong in my head and stuck there, so I need to unstuck it. So yeah, she is again like diving, making as she dives, she kind of touches her with the tips of her fingers. She kind of touches the tips of her toes for like a split second, making like a 90 degrees bow kind of, and then dives in.
He flings himself, recklessly, even more so. Not bad at this?
No. We had to pull back home.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's gonna peony. He's just like, you can see it, like his anxiety is starting to rise. Oh, he botches as well. Fuck.
Oh, he's just, nah, there's nothing wrong.
He just nods as he charges up. I'm gonna show you the biggest fucking backflip I can fucking show you. As he, she can peony him as he's, you know.
Okay. She got one success in.
From what you've seen,
Oh wait, no, she got no successes because the 6 is.
Oh yeah. Oh, then you don't. Then you don't.
No, sorry. I'm glad I recognized it in time.
So yeah, he charges, lands it, but not as graceful as he wants. But you can see him rising slowly, and you see this mark of pain on his face.
Ay. She presses her lips together, kind of in that awkward. Ooh, that must have hurt. Way that people do that. She's like, "Are you alright?" Oh, I think we lost him. Difficulties. We have technical difficulties. Why do we have technical difficulties?
Whoop! Wrong button.
There you are again.
Wrong button. Sorry about that. But yeah, he just rises out of the water with a mark pain on his face.
Are you okay?
I'm grand, hen. I'm grand. Fine.
I'll be any for that.
Yeah, you can tell he's worried. He's completely ruined his date because his family got mentioned. He's trying, and he's freaking out. You can see written plain as brass in his face. He's so worried, and he looks so defeated. But you can tell he's still he wants to explain things, but he doesn't know what to say. You know.
She looks at him. You know, you can stop showing off.
Can't help it.
Why not?
Because I don't think you like me much anymore.
I don't get you. You say your family is most important. You love your sister. It's your best memory that you have of your childhood. Yet, you're leaving her in a hospital. You're moving to New York, which is like the other side of the freaking world. And yeah, name 2 people that are looking after her, but you don't even know where they are or whether you can trust them or not. You're lying? This is bullshit. So, yeah, no, I mean, I told you before, I don't mind if you don't want to talk about things, but I do mind you bullshitting me, lying. She'll definitely swim to the end of the pool and just we'll get out. So yeah, no,
He'll jump out and walk over, very calm. I'm sorry. My sister's dying, and well, she's, gone. My brother's missing, both of them. My mom's dead. My dad is dead.
And you're running away.
Not running away, no. She's gone. They switched off the machines before I left.
She blinks at that. She's like, shit.
Oh yeah, no. If you peonied and he's telling the truth, yeah.
Yeah. She'll peony. Let's hope I don't fucking botch or anything.
Yeah.
No, she's not botching.
He is 100% telling the truth, judging by that just blank look in his face, and he just says, "I haven't quite settled in, and I'm sorry. I don't want to. I just didn't want to bring my stuff on a date. I just wanted to have a good time with you because I like you. I'm sorry." And he says he seems very genuine, like all this bravado is. There's a very just gentle sort of meekness to him.
And you see her kind of bite her lip and clearly discomfort, and then she'll just walk up to him, wrap her arms around him, around his waist.
If you want to go, I completely understand him.
Shush. Just give me a hug.
He does quite tightly. You do feel it. He squeezes.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
What are you apologizing for? I'm the idiot here.
I just went on what I heard and what you told me. I mean, I've seen so many people just running away and not caring about their family, or, frankly, I mean, I find it touching. You care so much. It must have been so hard for you, and I'm really sorry that I brought it up.
Lifts her chin up to him. Ashley, you've done nothing wrong. It's my fault. I'm good at deflecting. He smiles. And plus, I did not want this to come out in the second date. He kind of smiles to himself, almost ironically at the humor of it,
I understand. I mean, I guess I wouldn't want that kind of stuff to be brought up.
Hi.
I mean, come on, let's sit down. Let's, standing kind of here in the middle of things. She'll walk back to where they kind of sat, and where she kind of threw the towel.
Yeah, and he'll sit down beside her. You see he's incredibly nervous, like, staring at her.
She'll, as he sits beside her, she'll crawl up to him again. Like, you can feel that her skin is a bit cold and she's still shaking.
He basically just puts the towel over her shoulders.
Look, I am sorry, and don't worry. It must have sucked, and I'm really, I don't even know. I mean, I'm an only child, and yeah, my parents are divorced, so what the fuck do I know of family, right?
Hey, stop.
No, let me finish. All I'm saying is that, I've seen people like George, and like even worse than that, my entire life, and they were always lying. When I had the feeling you were holding back and your story just didn't add up, I presumed you were just lying again, and
it's not your fault.
Well, I mean, it kind of is. But all I want to say is that it's fine, I'm happy that you're being genuine and that you trust me enough to be so, even on a fucking second date. And it is allowed. You can have a bad day. It's fine. I don't mind.
Just
You
embarrassed.
don't need to be bubbly and happy all the time.
He smiles genuinely. He actually does smile at her. I'm just embarrassed, then. He says very genuine. It's probably like he blushes. I just wanted to give you a good date so you'd go out with me again.
Well, you definitely deserved a third date.
I do?
Don't worry. Yes, totally. If only to apologize for my rude behavior, but no, I mean, that's not the only reason. Trust me.
You weren't rude, Hen.
Kind of was. I made presumptions and they weren't just.
I'm sorry. I'm after embarrassing you. I didn't mean to do that.
You're not embarrassing me. I'm not that easily embarrassed.
Okay, then. As long as I don't make you uncomfortable.
Nah, you're fine. Just, I wish there was a hot tub. Like a whirlpool or something like that.
Thinks for a second. Fuck it. And he goes in for a kiss. He's just,
what?
Yeah, he thinks it. It's very light, and it's very light. It's not like a full on snog. It's just a light peck on the lips.
Fine.
Yeah.
Like she'll kiss him back.
He just nods. Thank you.
For what?
Being nice.
Okay. I mean, why wouldn't I be nice? You're a good guy.
Not used to nice.
Okay. Well, I'm fucking nice.
Good.
She'll kind of poke him in the ribs.
Smile.
That's
You'd actually smile and take hold of her hand, squeeze it. So, do you want to go to this bar and warm you up?
yeah, that would be a good idea. Let's see if we can hit the showers. Like maybe those are hot.
Go for it. Just grins and winks,
Yeah, she'll go and stand under the showers and kind of roll fate die to see if it's like nice and hot or if it's crap. Oh, it's crap.
I'm gonna check the boys' bathroom. Oh no, it's shit for him too. You just hear, oh Jesus, as he's going in. But like,
Yeah.
she might. If you roll perception to hear this, you might hear him like because he goes, "Oh Jesus," and then he like leans in the shower, and he just goes, "Oh thank God, she still likes me." You know what I mean?
She definitely. Well, she only has one success.
So you hear she still likes me. You know what I mean? In this very dopely voice. You know what I mean?
She'll try to like. She'll probably giggle as softly as she can, but she'll definitely giggle.
As he'll get changed and meet her outside. He's standing there, waiting awkwardly.
Yeah, she'll get changed as well. She because of that cold shower, she's definitely shivering now. Like she has a coat, looks rather thick, and she's like hugging herself and like, pressing the coat against her.
He kind of just opens his arms.
She'll take a hug.
Yeah, he just wraps his arm. Right, you're better at calling the cab than I am.
Okay, that's fair. She'll look around to see any cabs and will hail one. Gets in. Okay.
They will drive to St. Patrick's, which is at the other side. It won't take that long, we'll say. Get out. It's a standard Irish bar, basically. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. That type of shit. It is a standard quid pro quo. And he holds the door open for her, and they walk in, and he'll order food, and whispers in here, "Do you want alcohol, or are you all right with water, or what would you like?"
Well, this is an Irish bar, right?
Just nods.
Shouldn't alcohol be totally a thing here? I mean, you're the Irish expert.
No, I'm just asking, what would you like to drink? Jesus, this is very playful.
No, I mean, give me something nice.
Fair enough then. Do you smoke by any chance? Because there should be heaters out by the smoking area usually.
Yeah. That sounds great.
We'll go out there. Then they're usually those big, those big, huge heaters. You know what I mean? He'll smile, and he will order a pint for himself, and he will get the fanciest fucking cocktail he can get for his resources too.
she'll just stand there trying to warm herself up under the heater, and it's like, oh, and then she sees him coming with the pint and a cocktail. She's looking at the cocktail specifically, is like, well,
do you like that sort of shit, or do you want me to get you something more stronger? I didn't know. He kind of just looked at it.
I asked for something nice. This is an Irish cocktail?
Yeah, supposedly it's tequila, vodka, whiskey, and all that sort of shit. Peaches and shit. He literally says with peaches and shit.
Well, if it's with shit, I'm not quite sure what I would like it. I'm joking.
He just grumbles, turn a phrase, just shakes his head.
She'll take the cocktails like, I like beer as well.
I'll get you beer next time. Do you want it? You kind of like
no, don't worry.
I just wasn't sure. I thought you said something fancy, so I got you something fancy.
No, I didn't say something fancy. I said something nice. But we're in an Irish bar, so I presumed like, a specialty of Ireland.
I'll get you whiskey then next time.
That's fine. I'm sure this is good too. I like cocktails. Don't get me wrong. I like It's yeah. I mean, like to try the flavors of wherever I am. And
Right? He'll just
I don't believe Ireland is like famous for their cocktails.
right. He just gets up in 1 minute as he walks in, and he
No,
no, no,
stop.
no, Hen, you're getting something Irish, and he kind of winks. You know what I mean? He's, like he hands the menus over to you, and he will come back with Guinness. Plonks it down in front of me. There you go.
Cool. Now I have 2 drinks.
I can drink the cocktail, which I don't mind.
I can drink the cocktail too.
There you go, then. We'll drink it together. Winks.
Well, there are 2 straws in it anyway.
Sure, then, all part of the plan. He kind of smiles.
Right. Yeah, very weird plans,
Make them up as I go. He kind of smiles.
Tell.
He just smiles very genuinely. And he will take a sip, and he will actually this time activate resist toxin.
Oh, so mean.
Because he doesn't want to get too drunk very quickly.
Oh boy. She'll start with like the beer. Just tastes it. It's like, oh, I never had Guinness before.
That's he points at it. That's probably the most famous alcohol to come out of Ireland, Guinness.
Yeah, well, I've heard of it, of course, but I've never tried it.
How is it? How do you like it?
It's
strong, like it's stout.
yeah, it's dark.
Yeah.
I didn't expect like the flavor to be dark as well.
That's the thing. It's a very strong drink, but it's not bad. Like
it is. It's good.
Grand. He smiles actually. So he kind of like points to the menu. Get whatever you want.
So can you inform me what's like the most Irish thing on this menu?
There's shepherd's pie, lamb stew, points. Probably shepherd's pie is probably one of the biggest Irish things. Very, very famous Irish cuisine.
Okay. Then I'll take shepherd's pie.
And he will get himself a nice big fucking juicy steak because, strict carnivore man. Just made, basically, the meatier the better, he kind of like says to the waiter,
She'll finish her beer and I'll be rolling my great amount of stamina dice for it because, well,
yeah, you're fine, yeah.
Barely though, but she's still fine. It's only a beer.
It's a stout. Yeah, it's a bit stronger than most beer, so it's like ooh.
Yeah, I know. Like out of character, I've drank it.
Oh, yeah.
In character, I haven't.
That's probably what you'd feel is just ooh. It's a bit stronger than normal, But hey,
She'll. You can see her blink after like the pint is gone.
He looks at her almost knowingly. Strong, isn't it?
It's nice. It's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not. I mean. I'm not saying it gets your head buzzing, but I think if I drink more of it,
if you drink enough of the Guinness gives you. It's like wine, if you get what I'm saying. You can have these wicked drunk spells, but the hangovers, Jesus, just shakes his head.
So you Irish are famous for the hangovers.
We're famous for getting drunk and then having the hangovers. Oh, famous for 3 things. We're famous for drinking. We're famous for poetry, and we're famous for love songs and shite.
Oh my.
Aye.
So I suppose I'm lucky then.
In a way. We Irish are very good at either falling in love or falling out of love. We're not good in the in-between. He kind of smiles at her playfully. We don't really know what to do. We get all nervous and shit.
So technically you're saying I should make you fall in love with me and then dump you because you're bad at the in-between and you're falling out of love rather fast?
No, not that. He kind of looks at her quite genuinely.
She'll laugh because that was definitely a joke.
Yeah, he's just like, what? He just sticks out his tongue. You're too good at winding me up, you are.
Huh? What's the specialty?
Smiles. Like he starts playing with her hand and all that sort of stuff, running his fingers through it and all that, that type of stuff.
You can feel that they're still kind of cold.
Jesus, Hen, you're freezing.
No, I'm not. It's getting warmer.
Do you want my jacket?
No, I'm fine.
Sure, I don't mind giving it to you. You have to give it back though. I like that leather jacket.
What? Sure.
He just takes it off and just wraps it around you. It is a nice leather jacket. It's thick, so it's suited for this type of weather.
Yeah, especially because he wore it. It's probably like warm and everything.
Oh yeah, it's very warm. Yeah,
You can see her kind of like relaxing a little bit more. Like,
better.
yeah,
Told you, magic I am.
like a leprechaun.
Shakes his head. Yeah, pot of gold and everything.
Oh, really?
Do you know I once convinced the Americans that the leprechaun was real when he came over to Ireland?
No.
Oh, I'm kidding. Had a dwarf, my friend Seamus, he's a tiny little fella, and red hair as well. And I convinced him, pointed at him, going, "That's a real leprechaun." And we chased him.
No.
Yeah, totally.
Oh God. Oh, that's terrible.
I know, right? He grins wickedly. I'm a bad man.
You are. I like it.
Good.
So
he kind of looks at her awkwardly as he takes a sip from his drink, and food comes and do you know actually shepherd's pie out of character?
Yeah.
Yeah. So shepherd's pie comes from it's potato mince and like vegetables and shit. It's probably a very new sensation for her. She's never had anything like that before.
Most definitely.
It's nice enough. Like it's really nice.
She'll start eating from it. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it sounds stupid. Are you gone again?
Nope.
Oh, sorry. It's because I'm not behind my laptop, and all of a sudden went very quiet. I was like,
no,
"You're still there, right?"
No, he was listening. Yeah.
I kind of expected it to be sweet.
No, not really. No. No, shepherd's pie, sure. Shepherd for the lamb. They usually put lamb in it sometimes. You see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the food, that type of thing. Because Ireland, we throughout history, our big thing has been cattle and sheep and all that. So we, a shepherd's pie is, the prize that what we would have and all that. So.
Oh, I see. Well, it tastes good.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah,
you see, he only eats meat, by the way.
And you see that he'll probably have like only a quarter of the pie, and then starts like nibbling on the a little bit of green that's on the side, like the tomatoes and the lettuce, and
Yeah, he touches nothing other than meat.
Like she probably will steal his tomatoes as well.
Yeah, he actually offers them, don't they?
Yes, please.
There you go. You not work away on them. I'm not a big fan. As he just hoops more meat into him.
Would you like to have a little bit of the pie, because I can't eat it all. I'm stuffed.
She gives a bit.
She'll give like half of it.
You notice he individually picks out the pieces of meat and pushes the potato aside and eats the meat. Smiling. So
about, because I'm wondering, because what I said earlier in the pool, I mean, I was being unfair, but what happened last night? If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine as well. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Just the fella had a bit of a rough night and brought back some memories, that's all. Then
I see.
It's just a bit of a roughness, that's all. Just was long,
That's fair.
I was trying to be the supportive, you know what I mean? And it was just hard. That's all. He just smiled. He actually smiles. It was just took a lot out of me.
That's fair. If you wanted to cancel, I wouldn't have think any worse of you.
There was no way I was going to cancel. He smiled.
She'll smile back as well.
I would have been devastated if I had to cancel. I've been looking forward to this all week. He smiles.
Really?
Well, haven't you? Grins playfully.
Yes, I have.
Good. You can totally roll P&E him when he says that he takes a drink.
Mouse. There you are.
Yeah, you
one
see
success.
He looks really happy that you were kind of excited.
I'm just sorry I couldn't really enjoy the pool more.
You're fine. I thought you had a right time.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
And again, I'm sorry about earlier.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault. I shouldn't have pressed it.
If he actually takes her hand, if you want to talk about your parents and all that, you can, you know.
There's nothing with my parents, really.
But divorce can be rough, like.
You know, I was small and things had been like it was kind of a relief one day because they became all nice and everything.
You're not very understanding. Okay, but if you ever do, though, you don't have to worry about asking me.
That's fine. That's fine. That's very sweet. But my childhood was all right. I mean, I was really happy to move to New York. My mom, she is very much in the entertainment business, so I guess my childhood wasn't really normal. She just loved these pageant shows. And I mean, they were fun to do, and I really enjoy winning.
I noticed. You grinned.
Well, I guess I'm kind of competitive, but
Oh, no, really? He kind of says shocked, mockingly
hey,
shocked. But it never struck me as competitive.
well, whatever. And I guess I don't have it from a stranger. Like my mom and dad, they were my parents. They were kind of competitive to each other. Like, my mom got me a pony, and so my dad was like,
Mm.
he was trying to outbet it, and then I had a room with my own swimming pool, actually, like a small one, but yeah.
Wow.
And then my mom tried to outbet him, and yeah, it's just like that.
I'm going to roll some P&E on her as she's talking about that. Aiden is. No, he doesn't see nothing.
Okay, that's fair.
He just nods. Cool.
Yeah, I guess it was. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I sometimes kind of use that. But at some point I was done, and I moved here to New York,
I wouldn't
stay
blame.
with my dad and his new wife.
How's she? Is she alright with you?
No, the first one was kind of cool because she was trying to do the entire sister thing.
Wait, you actually stopped the first one?
Oh yeah. And then they got divorced. And now he has like a next one, and it's I don't know, like she already has kids.
Alright.
I guess they're all right, but I really didn't feel like living with them. They're like younger, they're like 4 and 6, and it's cool, but
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I get you. He's totally peeing eating her. Like, totally. Like, that's 3. Just how she is when she talks about it. You're just watching her, like, analysing, basically.
she doesn't seem to be too bothered about it, really.
He just nods. Like, you see a look of surprise. Like, you're just kind of expecting something else, but he just nods, It's good that you're getting on with it, like.
Oh yeah, that they're nice people and all, but I just don't feel. I don't want to get too bothered. Like, honestly, my dad usually stays during the week. He usually stays here in Manhattan, and in the weekends and vacations, he's like with them on Long Island. That's cool and all, but I just didn't want to get involved, and I was like having my own life and I was building on my YouTube and everything. So I stayed with my dad in the apartment, and then at some point I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm old enough, and I was 16, and yeah, I got to stay in his hotel.
Nice.
Like I have a suite there, and it's really cool. I lived there for like 2 years. Sometimes I go to one of the others, but just have this one that I really like. It's in Midtown. It actually has a very nice view on Central Park.
Does it?
And yeah.
Oh, he smiles.
I like that. It's cool to wake up and to open your curtain and to just look down on it and look down on the people, and they all look like tiny ants and everything. And I know I can see them and they can't. It's just something I enjoy.
He just nods slowly. Oh yeah, the park's not a bad place.
Yeah, I knew this really, really good. Like this coffee place. One of those, carts that they drive in, and
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Well, I've not been there for a while now. I probably won't anymore.
Oh. Why won't you go there anymore? Leans forward.
No, just like to try out new things. She's going to roll subterfuge there.
Yeah, he was getting ready. He's like, huh? Oh,
Well,
wow.
4 successes.
Come on, Aiden. Boop. Nah, he doesn't see it.
I'm all into new things, trying out stuff, and hey, who knows? Maybe one day.
I get the impression you're pretty busy anyway. He kind of says, nodding.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really busy now. Except, like I said, trying out this new kind of lifestyle.
Lifestyle? So what's that about then? Are you going vegan or something? He winks.
No, nothing like that. Like I said earlier, I had this change of, yeah.
You're not one of these born again Christians, are you?
No, no. I'm not that much into religion. Like, it's cool and all. I meditate sometimes, but I don't really. I mean, there must be something out there, but I don't know. Some people call it God. Other people call it differently. I mean,
nods and takes a drink. Says nothing. It says absolutely nothing. Just nods, drinking.
I'm not too bothered with it. I just try to live in the moment. Take life as it comes.
That's fair enough.
There's time enough to worry about what's after,
It's a good philosophy to have. He takes like another long sip.
I'm gonna roll subterfuge again at that point. It's technically not a lie, but Jesus fucking Christ.
1, 2, 3. 4.
If anything, my subterfuges have been on points.
Yeah, I can't beat that. That's the amount of dice I have. So yeah, no. He just nods, taking a sip. Fair enough then, Hen. That's a good point for you to have, like.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if I didn't thought it was a good way of living, I wouldn't be living this way.
I'm getting the impression of that. He winks. So, Miss Ashley, about this third date then? Glenn leans in playfully, like nudging her.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, I haven't thought about it really. Anything you want? She starts sipping on the cocktail at this point.
Yeah, he joins in. Don't know.
Third date.
I mean, whatever you want, whatever you think I'd like. He smiles playfully, like, yeah, that's right.
You know what? I'll give it some thought. I may have a few ideas, but I need to check it out.
Fair enough.
Get back to you on it.
And how would you rate this 1 out of 10 then? As he kind of winks playfully as he takes a sip.
How I would rate this one. Despite the little off thing, I did get to know you a lot better. And I really enjoy that. I think you're a genuine guy, and I like that. And, well, you're not afraid. Well, you're not afraid to do some stuff.
Smiles, and he's going to totally pee me. Her dope botch in. Whoa. There you go. That's 4.
I mean, she saw you. She kind of like she heard you under the shower, and she's like, yeah, like you're not afraid to do all the wild things, but you know, kind of afraid that I don't like you. That's funny. She actually finds that rather cute.
Grins. Grand.
And you then?
Even with this little thing, I like you a lot. You're nice. It's fun to be around. You're a bit fearless like me, yeah. But you're sensitive at the same time, and you're understanding. It's refreshing.
She'll blush a little. Though that might be the cocktail. Let me actually roll my stamina again.
Don't botch.
I fail.
Yeah.
I'm at +1 difficulty.
Yeah. Getting a bit tipsy.
So yeah, definitely. So yeah, she'll blush deeper, and kind of giggles.
What?
You're cute.
I'm glad you think so.
Why wouldn't I?
Just nervous, that's all. Yeah, she says quite honestly, like just she can see him going red, you know.
So how about another drink then?
Fair enough. What you want?
Surprise me.
Grand. Slides up, thinks to himself, like when he gets out of her sight, he just goes, yeah, you know what I mean, and gets another drink. And he'll come back with whiskey.
Mm.
And he'll plonk it down in front of her. And he'll actually put a Coke beside her as well and look at her. Do you want to drink it straight or do you want to mix her?
I don't know. What kind of whiskey is it?
Jameson.
Jameson.
Aye.
Blended.
No, it's just straight. I
Okay.
just bought a Coke if you wanted to mix it with anything. I didn't.
I mean, Jameson is not single malt, right?
No. I mix Jameson the whole time. I prefer to drink it straight, but I've seen people mix it.
If you prefer to drink it straight, I'll drink it straight.
Fair enough then, Hen. Boom! Like literally just bam, and then puts it down.
Oh, okay then. She literally says it like that, grabs the whiskey and downs it as well, because hell no that she's gonna like.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, he's fine, completely fine.
She is okay-ish.
Yeah, it's Jameson whiskey. It burns a bit.
8 now.
It burns a bit. It burns a bit going down, but like it's like woof, you know.
Oh.
Good, isn't it?
Yes, so she puts the empty glass beside his. Trying to outdrink me then, huh?
Not that again. He kind of grins, smiling.
Wait, afraid I mess you up again?
Yeah, I'm afraid to lose. He playfully is like playing with her hand.
Definitely.
Oh, I know I would. Kind of winks. I mean, hell, we both vomited, but I think you came out of it far better than I did. She kind of laughs.
You vomited.
I did, yeah, I did. And you took care of me.
I did?
Yeah, it was really sweet.
Wow, I can't remember.
My friend Chloe walked in and you were there, like covering me in paper towels, trying to clean me. It was adorable.
Oh, God. That's horrible.
It wasn't horrible. Nobody saw anything here. You were grand.
Okay, well, I can't really remember. I was smashed.
I know. You fell asleep on me as well.
I did?
Aye, we both had to be fair. It wasn't long after you when we got in the car.
I remember going to a car, but it's kind of blurry.
Yeah, it was the big fancy car, AJ's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I woke up in his office that morning, like after. I told you, like, I called you then, remember?
Yeah, I know. Remember me and Faith came to see you.
Yeah. Oh, man, that was some party.
It was good, aye. Nice.
Aye.
It was good to see the lads out, actually. It was good.
I guess.
It was nice to see a few of them, you know. Chloe's can be a bit serious at times, so it was nice to see her loosening up a bit.
I mean, I think she did held my hair when I,
Yeah,
you
Chloe's a
know,
nice.
with the
Chloe's
dressing
a
room.
Chloe's a good woman. She's nice. She's nice. He actually says it very genuinely. She's a nice woman.
Yeah.
He kind of grins, and I'm glad she took care of me.
Well, I guess you're welcome, but you know.
He grins. To be honest, I thought you were going to go for that Milgram fellow when I first saw you. You know, the big suit guy.
He was very serious. I like to have fun.
I'm glad. He kind of grins back at her very. Like, he seems a bit playful, you know.
Oh, actually, let me check something. She grabs her phone, checks the time. Right. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Do you order new drinks or?
He kind of looks at his own time. I probably have to be getting soon. I got to do a few things.
Oh, okay. Right.
Do you want me to try? Do you want me to get you a cab?
Um. Sure. Yeah.
But we're having one more round, Hen. Don't worry. He smiles very genuinely. You go to do your thing in the bathroom. We'll have one more
Okay.
round. He grins.
Cool. She'll get up. Looks a bit unsteady at that point because, well, you know, she did fail the first roll, so she's kind of tipsy. Goes over to the bathroom and yeah, I'll take out of her bag, which she brought along with her. She'll take her painkillers. Takes two.
Aiden will just send a text to Will like, second date going well. Send.
She'll look back, walk back in, sits down again. So,
Ashley, would you like more whiskey or would you like another Guinness?
I like the whiskey.
All right, coming up as he leaps out of the chair and then we'll grab another two whiskey and plonk himself back down. There you go, Hen.
Thank you.
And he will do the same. Just thankfully he's all right.
Oh man. She'll do the same. Oh, wow!
Oh, that one hits hard.
Yeah. Jesus. She'll swing it backwards and puts the glass on the table. Just sits there like staring. Oof.
You all right?
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean, I think I need to go to the bathroom again.
go on, Hen, quick. He kind of smiles at her.
She actually kind of starts sweating as she, yeah, let me make a Dex Athletics to see if she makes it in time. Barely, like she bolts into the bathroom, kind of lunges forward into the toilet, and starts throwing up. I'm probably like, let me actually roll chance dice. She does not throw up the painkillers.
There you go.
It was good.
When she bursts off into the bathroom, he smiles to himself, gets his jacket, like actually gets some stuff, and like basically walks out to where the bathroom door will be.
Wait, he's walking out?
No, he won't walk out and leave her alone. He'll walk out to the door and he'll order a pint of water, basically.
Yeah, she'll probably stay at the toilet for like 15 minutes or so.
He'll happily sit and wait. You know what I mean?
And finally comes out looking pretty pale.
Immediately, there's just water, pint of water handed straight to her. Drink that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. God damn it. Should know better too.
You're fine, hen. Don't be worrying.
Well, that cold. I guess it kind of caught up with me.
He smiles very warmly. Just can't keep up with the Irish whiskey.
Oh, I can totally keep up with the Irish whiskey.
I don't think you should be doing it tonight, hen, with that shivers. And he smiles, like actually pulling his jacket tighter in.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get you a cab?
Yeah.
He smiles.
She doesn't at this point. It's like really dizzy. I'm sick to her stomach, even though she kind of threw up everything.
Yeah, he just puts his arm around her, guiding her out. Like, you're all right, hen, you're all right. You know.
Fuck.
He'll just hail down a cab and look at her. Tell you what, you keep
What?
that jacket. You keep that jacket.
No, it's yours. So she's trying to take it off.
He stops immediately, just pulling it tighter. Keep the jacket and you can give it to me on your third date.
Okay, sure. Shit.
Don't feel bad.
I'm so sorry.
What are you sorry about? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, just fuck. Can't stand this. She looks like, yeah, you can pee in the head. Yeah, pee in the head. Fuck it.
3. No, 2.
Okay, she looks frustrated. Looks actually quite, well, yeah, like I said, frustrated, angry with herself, even. Like, yeah, a little more than you'd expect. Like, she has a perfectly fine reason that she feels sick because she may have a cold, but she seems more frustrated and angry about it than you'd expect someone to get.
He reaches out very tenderly and like strokes her, like the side of her cheek. Hey, it's all right.
I'm sorry, I just can't stand this.
It's fine.
It hurts.
You get some rest.
Yeah, I will.
He'd be very affectionate, like pull her into him. You're all right, Ashley. You don't need to worry. You'll be bright as rain in the morning. I promise.
Yeah, I know. I'm all better tomorrow.
Damn.
I mean, I'm rolling at a higher diff now. I'm not going to count
Oh.
the 7s even. Because, yeah, I mean, I did botch that roll, so
You still beat me.
Yeah.
He'll cup her chin up and look at him. Do you know why? Because Aidan Lynch told you why. That's why. I know everything. He kind of smiles, obviously trying to make her crack a smile at least.
Yeah, there is a small smile there. Like, thank you.
And he'll go.
Make it.
He'll go in for the kiss. Fuck it. He's being ballsy.
Not like vomited, and I point this out.
You go, yeah, fuck it. You just go. It's not like I'm not gonna make out. You just make out with her or anything. It's just very tender, light peck on the lips and then light peck on the cheek.
You're a sweet guy.
You're a sweet girl.
I'm just what I am.
Yeah, you've got the best damn Irishman you've ever met, liking you. So you're in luck, Ken.
Guess I did find my pot of gold at the rainbow then.
Suppose you did. Aye. Except there's something much better down that way. As the cab is pulling up, as he smiles at her. Text me.
I will. She'll get into the cab and drive off.
He'll wave her off again, smiling. And he'll just look up at the ceiling and went, "Yes!" You know what I mean? Like really out loud. You know what I mean? Like jumps nearly. She might probably see that.
Probably at this point she won't be looking. Like last time she was looking back, but now no.
Yeah, he just jumps near like, "Yes!" You know what I mean? Texted Will, "Yes!" as he's walking back to the park. Yeah.
And then I think with that we can call it a scene. Thank you for playing. Thank you watchers for watching. And we'll see you again at Living World of Darkness.